Hello all, welcome to Little Lantern. Yesterday evening we assured you a complete video containing question paper analysis and answer key for nearly 50 questions for UGC NET English 2025 cycle, which was held on 5th January 2026, which is yesterday. So let's get into the video. I hope you all would have seen the thumbnail of this video. Guaranteed 10 marks. Then questions that can be dropped. Yes, this part 1 video is all about the guaranteed marks. Okay, 10 guaranteed marks. Yes, of course, comparing the previous net questions, this exam contained easiest questions for comprehensions, both in poetry and also in prose paragraph. Okay, when it comes to poetry, they gave you this poem, right? When I was fair and young, then favor graced me. Of many was I sought their mistress for to be, but I did scorn them all and answered them therefore. Go, 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 seek some other where, importune me no more. Actually, this is a famous refrain. Okay, actually, this poem is usually attributed to Queen Elizabeth I. It is said to be written by Queen Elizabeth I, the Virgin Queen, because she didn't marry, and so people believe that this might be written by Queen Elizabeth I. So this poem was asked in the yesterday's exam. The thing is that the comprehension is used to test the understanding level. But in yesterday's exam, though the overall question paper seems difficult, when it comes to comprehension, they asked the easiest questions ever. The questions are very simple. Actually, the poem is all about a female who spurns lovers and later she regrets it. Yes, so it's a reflective piece where she recalls spurning lovers and then regret it later when Cupid punishes her for her pride and leaving her unable to find rest because she doesn't fall in love with anyone, but later she falls in love with Cupid. This is all about this short reflective piece, and it is obvious the questions are very simple. In the school grade level, when I was fair and young, it starts with this line, and she mentions the poetess mentioned the line, but I the prouder grew and still this spake therefore. Go, 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 seek some other where, importune me no more. Then spake fair Venus' son, that proud victorious boy. So the first paragraph she explains that when she was fair and young, she actually rejected the proposals of so many lovers. Okay, and so she told them, go, 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 seek some other where. And she also mentioned that I the prouder. Yes, then in third stanza, it is all about the Venus' son. We all know Venus' son is Cupid, and he is mentioned as proud victorious boy, saying, you dainty dame, for that you be so coy, I will so pluck your plums. I will so pluck your plums, as you shall say no more. Go, 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 seek some other where. So I'm just going to pluck your plums. You shall no more say go, go, seek some other where, because so far you told everyone, you told every man, go, 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 seek some other where, but now you saw me, you cannot tell me these words. As soon as he had said, such a change grew in my breast that neither night nor day I could take any rest. Wherefore I did repent that I had said before. So after seeing Cupid, actually she falls in love with him, and she actually repents for what she has done before. So this very simple poem, easy to comprehend, and the questions are very simple. One question is all about what does the sentence when I was fair and young represent. See, I'm just paraphrasing. Exact line cannot be reproduced because we people are not robots. So what is the meaning of the line? When I was fair and young, they clearly mention beautiful and youth. Okay, because fair means beautiful, young means she was young. So there is an obvious question. So this entire comprehension set, whether it comes under prose or poetry, 10 marks. I think even the average learner could have scored 10 marks easily in yesterday's exam. The next question, what's the reason? They asked for the reason, and they mentioned whether she is proud, angry, and so many other options. And the right answer is proud or pride, because they mentioned in the poem, but I the prouder. So that is also easy. And Then spake fair Venus son. And it must be remembered, the same proud, the question related to pride is asked twice. And then spake fair Venus son, the proud victorious boy. Their question was, why Venus' son is called proud and victorious. This is because she made the girl realize her mistakes. So that's the answer. That is also obviously given in the option. So when it comes to comprehension, anyone, any average learner could score easily 5 marks in the set comparing the previous year examination. Okay. Next, the comprehension, prose. It's very interesting, this is the prose asked in yesterday exam for comprehension, prose piece. Okay. And see here, this passage they provided is from one of Joseph Addison's essays, especially the 23rd number of the British periodical the Spectator, we all know, which was published on March 27, 1711. Actually, 1711 is the year, but the particular date for this prose piece is March 27. Okay, so this paragraph is an excerpt from a large discussion about where Joseph Addison was discussing the nature of desire and the ungenerous spirit of those who use their genius to attack reputations secretly. Okay, so in this paragraph we could see that the author strongly criticizes or vehemently criticizes the misuse of wit and satire. Okay, misuse of wit and satire when it is driven by bad character. Wit and satire are good things, but when an ill-natured man handles wit and satire, of course this will lead to serious consequences. And Addison argues that humor, when used to secretly harm others, is morally wrong. It is not only morally wrong, it is socially dangerous. So instead of improving society, okay, such satire, satire actually destroys reputation. It's not in the name of improving society, it does so many things, but satire in fact destroys reputation of so many men, and it causes emotional pain to people. So Addison wants that a witty but ill-natured person can do great harm, especially when he targets good people. A witty and ill-natured man, if he targets bad person, that's okay, somewhat okay, but when he targets good people and when he brings shame to the reputation of good people, obviously it is morally wrong and socially dangerous. Overall, this paragraph emphasizes that which should be guided by kindness and moral responsibility, not by selfish pleasure. So this exact paragraph, starting from there is nothing that more betrays a base ungenerous spirit than the giving of secret stab to a man's reputation. Okay, with ended with buffoonery. Okay, so the clearly the author mentioned the meaning, and when you in yesterday's exam, if you have read the paragraph twice, you would have answered all the questions easily, because not only might be the paragraph might be similar to the previous examination, but the peculiar thing is in the questions they asked the direct words from the paragraph. That is the speciality. Though for some people it may be difficult, it may have taken three readings. Okay, but the thing is the option contained words that are directly taken from the paragraph. For example, that are written with wit and spread, the exact line is given in the option. Ill-natured man, possession of an ill-natured man, that is also given in the option. Everything that is praiseworthy, exact words were given in the question paper. So it is easy. I hope you people would have answered well. And as I told you, options are directly taken from the passage. For example, one question is ill-natured man, his talents, author's fear. Why does the author fear? That is an easy question, right? When you read this paragraph. So in this video, we talked about three things. One is comprehension of poem. Second one, comprehension of prose. The third one, as we mentioned in the thumbnail, the question that can be dropped. This is the question. Question 11. We are mentioning the question number because we assured you 50 questions. So we are mentioning question number 11 here. Northrop Frye's mythoi. We all know Northrop Frye, the famous Canadian critic. in his Anatomy of Criticism talked about these four seasons, right? Spring, summer, autumn, winter, and comedy. The genre comedy is associated with spring, romance is associated with summer, tragedy is associated with autumn, satire is associated with winter. In yesterday's exam, the same options were given. But the thing is, instead of autumn, they mentioned the word fall, F-A-L-L. We all know that Fry, Northrop Frye used the word atom, but both the words atom and fall convey the same meaning. So therefore, there is a possibility that this question may be dropped. So let's wait for the best outcome. Okay, in the examination, see if the question is dropped, which means that if you are a new learner, kindly learn this question that can be dropped. It refers to it means marks can be awarded for that particular question or questions since all the options appear to be correct or some mistakes can be there in the question. Okay, so they mention spring and yeah, and opposite to spring they mention comedy. They mention summer and romance is mentioned. Okay, atom tragedy, instead of atom they mentioned the word fall, and winter satire. So let's hopefully wait, and this is part 1 video. Kindly watch our upcoming videos as well, so that you will learn. And in the upcoming days we are going to post so many videos related to UGC NET examination, because we people have bunch of intellectuals who qualified UGC NET exam several times, not only UGC NET exam, KSET, AP so definitely they are going to post insightful contents for you in the upcoming days only in English. The videos will also be in Tamil, but most videos will be in English for your benefit. So keep updated, stay tuned, watch our next video as well. Thank you all.